speaker. You come up with stories that are really ear catching. I listen to what you have to say because you have such a strong way of telling stories. And that's one of the good points about, I have to say, about your speech. You had a tremendous opening. You start out with a word that gets our attention. And that's what every good speaker wants to do with an audience, get the audience's attention. That's the first step, and you took that. You got my attention anyway. You have a strong voice. You have a strong use of words. You have a good way of telling your story. Now, the purpose of this particular speech is the storytelling, and you did an excellent job with telling a story. I had no idea where you're going to go with this story, and that's the purpose of telling a story, to invite people to listen to something you want to say. You did that very well. So that was your good point. Befriend winter. That was a very interesting topic. And I like that idea of what is that going to be about? Okay, things to work on. One of the things that I think you can work on is gestures. Now, you had a close-up headshot on your screen, and so that didn't allow for too many gestures. I'm going to suggest perhaps to drop back a bit and be able to show your arms a little bit more. But one suggestion for, you mentioned about the winter time being dark, and in the old times didn't have lights, and so people might tend to sleep. You might have demonstrated a little bit of sleeping. That would be a simple thing you could have done on the screen without actually moving back too far. So gestures are an important part of getting your communication across. Now, things to work on, a challenge that I have for you, strengthen your ending. You had a good ending, but there's two ways that maybe you could have made it better. I'm going to suggest two ways. One is you ended with 3 thoughts, I think 2 readings, and then you had a thought. You could say that ahead of time so that we know, we expect this is going to happen. There's going to be 3 things. And then to conclude your speech, go back to your beginning. Something through the purpose of your original words. Winter is our friend would be the excellent way to end your speech. Good, strong opening, good transitions. You have great transitions from your opening to the body of the speech, great stories in your body of the speech. Just improve your conclusion a little bit, end with a dynamic ending, just as you started, that winter is our friend. And then we know it's the end and we can begin applauding. Thank you, Tom, for that great speech.